ADHD is basically knowing the entire script to your favorite movie, but forgetting important dates.
Happy birthday, will ya?
Oh yeah.
Don't overthink this. Look in my eye. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. You say the ocean's rising like I give a shit.
Yes, I have the... Wait a minute. I see. She's taken a barnacle and she's covered it in bioluminescent algae. Has a diversion.
What do you mean? You can just turn your fucking brain off? How the hell do you do that? Oh my god, it's super easy. I just... Hey. Woo! Trauma.
The tags on t-shirts. Satan. A little spoon. Very good. A big spoon. I'd rather starve. Light. That one shirt. Good. That one shirt. I can feel it. Oh, here, I'll scratch your back. Oh, sure, thanks. Damn, bitch. You have to punch me. That was so aggressive. I barely even touched you. Grocery stores. Too many people and too many noises.
So good and tasty?
ADHD people can't do homework. Actually, we can. We just have to be standing up and multitasking. Why do you have to be standing up? Because in order for me to actually be able to focus, I have to be standing up. Oh, is that why ADHD people are always fidgeting with stuff? Yeah, pretty much. If only teachers knew that. Yeah, we might actually be able to learn in class then.
You want me then, but easy come and easy go, and it wouldn't. So anytime I bleed, you let me go. Yeah, anytime I feel, you got me, no. Anytime I see, you let me know. But the plan and see, just let me go. I'm on my knees when I'm begging, cause I don't wanna lose you. Hey, yeah, ra-da-da-da, cause I'm begging you. Put your love in the hand now, baby. I'm begging you.
You work all day, go back to your dorm, and since you can't afford a mortgage, you just touring a porn, cause you're an intern. Unpaid.
Am I dumb?
If you are diagnosed later in life with ADHD or autism or another neurodivergency, today I want to talk about something that we don't address a lot, and that is the resentment that you might feel of the sudden availability of resources. Because being formally diagnosed with a neurodivergency for many people suddenly opens up a lot of doors. You suddenly have new access to medication and therapy and support structures, where for most of your life you might not have. And the expectation is always that you approach it with this profound sense of gratitude. But it can also be really frustrating, and it can be challenging to navigate. It can be challenging to know where to start. Dealing with the anger and the resentment of, well, where were all these resources and structures when I needed them the most? That can be really hard to manage. And so if you're feeling like that, I just want you to know that you are not alone. It is a very common experience for the newly diagnosed. And the other thing to keep in mind, for many people, diagnosis is just the first step. You don't have to have it figured out right away. Either way, welcome to the club.
Feeling like a saggy, massive sack of shit.
Make to-do lists and then set them as reminders on your phone. And then don't ignore those reminders. That's the important part. Wear water on your back at all times. It is the only way to remember that water exists.
If you have ADHD, you may notice that you can focus pretty well at work, but not so much once you get home. This is because an ADHD person's ability to focus largely depends on the sensory input we're experiencing at a given time. So you can actually use sensory input to hack your focus. Have a specific hat you wear when you do chores. Wear an apron whenever you cook, even if you don't need it. And for the love of God, leave your shoes on until you're done for the day. You can also listen to a certain kind of music every time you're doing a certain kind of work. Even smells can work with this, candles and stuff. So try it out, have little work rituals, it really helps.
They're on to us. Abort the mission.
What about the army of infected people?
I said abort the mission!
Talk about this concept of being too smart for ADHD. So that's a horribly reductive and invalidating thing to say. You can be good at school and achieve by traditional metrics and scale the ranks at work, and the rest of your life can be totally burning down because of ADHD. If someone's shot you down because they think you've accomplished too much, that is not valid, and it's never been valid.
Hey man, has anyone seen my pliers? Or my tool belt? Or my square? Donde está my shit?
I think you could just get everything done if you made a list. Okay, I mean, I'll try it. Okay, so how's the list going? Okay, so I made the list. Okay. The only problem is I organized it all by all of the things I have to do, where I have to do them, and then I had to put how long I think it would take, which actually means that I overestimated it so that I could kind of make it into a game and then reward myself for when I finish the things on time. And then I made an entire schedule of when I would do the things based on how I'd be moving around the house, which would make me think about the other things. And now I'm exhausted and I can't do any of them. Okay.
Create a to-do list and tackle the most important responsibilities first. And be sure to compartmentalize your tasks into small, reasonable goals. That way, you can take things in baby steps. Whatever you do, do not sit on the couch, because once you do, you're not getting back up. And also, if you have work to do, never take your shoes off, because once those shoes come off, your brain turns off too. I don't know why, it's just how it works.
Do you know what my favorite thing about having conversations with people with ADHD is? When you get like 3 separate conversations going all at once, even when there might just be 2 of you, because someone will go off on a tangent, that conversation will end, and then you jump back to what you were talking about 5 minutes before that, and then the other person remembers what they wanted to say about that conversation you were having 20 minutes ago, and so they bring it back to that point. But it still seems to flow really smoothly.
I just wanted to say ADHD fucking sucks. Like, I think people think it's just, like, quirky shit, like losing your keys in your house, or, like, being kind of, I don't know, ditzy or whatever, but, like, I just missed a really important professional meeting today that I've had on my calendar for 3 fucking weeks. Both my professional and my personal calendar. I've, like, written it everywhere. I, like, emailed to confirm, and then somehow I got hyper-focused on a test today, and I, like, completely missed it. And this person was waiting for me at a coffee shop, a restaurant, and I screwed up really bad, and I don't have an excuse. It's just, I feel like I work with my brain on 50% capacity, and I want solidarity from other ADHD people. Like, how do you do this? How do you function in this world? It's really hard as an adult.
How far would you drive for the girl of your dreams?
I would drive anywhere.
What about to Nebraska?
Oh,
would go to Nebraska?
No.
Oh my god.
It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's not your birthday.
You tell your beef. He says he's got boyfriend, that I'm scared of him, and I ain't fucking vegetarian. She wants to touch me.
A-part tip redact. What? A-part tip redact. Scavern. What are you talking? Raverdent Scavern! Kashmirga! I can't hear you, man!
Okay, so a while ago I made a video talking about how I have decided to give up on the ADHD battle of losing my keys. I'm going to lose them. I've accepted it, and I'm moving on with my life. This is how I'm taking care of myself. This is self-care. But a lot of people commented and told me to get a Tile, which, if you don't know what it is, which I did not, it's like a small tracking device that you attach to your keys or your wallet so that when you lose them, you can find them again. Anyway, I resisted for a long time. I kept getting these comments in, and I was like, you know what? I found my peace with this. I don't want to fight this anymore. But I kept getting them, and it's been weeks. And so finally I was like, you know what? Heck, I'm going to get a Tile. So I go on the website. I pick out the color I want. I'm getting a little excited. I put it in my cart. It asks for payment. I'm like, no problem. My fanny pack is right here. I go inside, and what do I find? Not my wallet. My wallet's gone. And this, my friends, this is why I've given up.
Why always with the sadness? I don't like the sadness. I hear you call yourself a loser, but you are not a loser. You are a winner. You know why you are a winner? Because somewhere else in this world, someone has just accidentally swiggen on a carton of gone-off milk, and it wasn't you. That makes you a winner. Okay, love you. Squish. Bye.
I was busy thinking about